Once there was a Sultan of Baghdad who had so many wives and children that he had no idea how many he had. Once he came across two boys quarreling among themselves. One was saying, "This is my father's place." The other said, "It is not your father's, it is my father's place." The king asked, "Boys, who are your fathers about which you are fighting?" Both answered in unison, "My father is the Sultan of Baghdad." He said, "Well, I'm the Sultan of Baghdad. If I'm your father and you are my sons, then you are my sons, and so you are brothers." When the boys knew that they were brothers and had the same father, they stopped fighting and embraced each other. The same applies to us. We have no idea what God is. We don't have the experience and base our understanding on words, rituals, and traditions. We talk about my God and your God. We crave out our God and then fight about Him. But when we have spiritual knowledge, when we have practical experience of God, we realize that my God is in fact everyone's God. And from then on, we all become one. But until we experience God, how can we be united? A lot of people are trying to bring unity to the world. For that, they give the example that when anyone is cut, he bleeds and his blood is red. Now everyone knows that doctors know that everyone, whether Chinese, Indian, Russian, American, whether Hindu, Muslim, Christian or Sikh, Buddhist, has red blood. But simply knowing and understanding such things has not brought unity to the world. For unity, we need to experience God. We have to know the basic religion, which is the human religion. We have to experience what is the basis of all the religions. Then the fighting in the name of religion and race will stop. Rama, Krishna, Guru Nanak, Mahavir, Jesus Christ, Buddha, all the prophets and master who came into this world on whose name we have built up religions, they first had the knowledge, the divine experience, and then propagated it according to the language and customs prevailing at that time. But then gradually the experience was lost because this knowledge, this experience lives in the heart of a jnani, a realized soul, not in books. Just as worldly knowledge is kept alive by teachers who teach it, in the same way it is only the realized devotees who keep Atmagyan, spiritual knowledge, alive. When devotees stop meditating on it and spreading it, then the knowledge disappears. And when that happens, we are devoid of experience. Dharma is deprived of its vitalizing force, the knowledge, and then we are left with different words and rituals. When we are limited to our theories, when we confine ourselves to cults and religions, then we lose contact with that thread of unity by which all religions, like different flowers, can be strung together. We forget that experience which our great saints, masters, and prophets had, which is the core of all religions, at which level all religions are one. Until we realize God for ourselves, religion for us is just hearsay. Whether we call God manifested or unmanifested, the fact is we will remain confused about what God is.